What's going on, YouTubers? This is StephenWorldwide. I haven't done an update in a few days, maybe a week it's been, I guess, so nothing really special in this one except just an update of what's going on with my life here in Japan. Just off the top of my head, what's going on? So I've been here a total of about 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. I got here on May 1st, and I love it here. I'm very happy here. Some observations living in Japan. It's been mostly positive. I can't really complain. Konnichiwa. Can't complain. It's been great. The rainy season just started. They told me the rainy season is basically all of June through mid-July. So it has been raining about half the time. It's supposed to rain today, like only 20%, so I didn't bring my umbrella because I don't want to carry it with me. Let's just hope it doesn't rain. What have I been doing? It's unbelievable. What I'm beyond the 50% mark at my job. So I've already taught. I do 50 lessons, and I've already taught. Yesterday was number 27, so I'm on 28 today, and I can't believe just 22 to go, and I'm done with this particular contract. So, yeah, I go back to the States on July 20th. Guess I should notify my family, hey, clean up the room, I'm coming back for a couple months. Yeah, so I really don't know, I really haven't planned what I'm going to do for those 2 months, but I did reapply for this job. I was talking before about making that decision, and I decided I will stick with this company for at least one more round, one more semester, the fall season. And I actually put in a request for teaching accredited courses because I want to put that on my resume that I'm teaching accredited courses, because eventually I want to be, you know, full-time year-round university teacher, and I think it looks better if they look at my experience and want to see if I taught accredited courses, and the answer is yeah, I taught accredited courses. So I want the experience too of what goes into teaching that, and I'm challenging myself just to do something that's a little bit more difficult and different than what I'm used to. As for Japan, I have been studying the Japanese language. I'm using 3 apps now on my smartphone to study. I have Duolingo, I have Lingo Deer, I think that's what's called, Lingua Deer, something like that, and one called Memrise, M-E-M-R-I-S-E. And that one's pretty awesome. The first one, Duolingo, I mean, why do I use those apps? Because this job takes up all of my time during the day. And I leave the house around 8 o'clock or 8:15, get to the school around 8:45, and I get home at 7. So those are a lot of hours, and there's no time for a language class. And what about the weekends? What about Saturday and Sunday? Tokyo's about an hour away, so it's not really convenient. That's possibly what I might do with those 2 months that I have free before the next season starts, is I might actually enroll and take a class. But I'm serious about learning Japanese because I am going to stay here for a while. So I have these apps on my phone, and that's convenient. I mean, if I'm not making a video, if I'm walking, you know, I'll have that app open and I'll practice with the app everywhere. When I have a break at school for an hour and I don't have any paperwork to do, I'll sit there with the app. And it's tough. Japanese language is tough. I'll admit that the alphabet, they have 3 alphabets. If you don't know Japanese, it's they have a hiragana, katakana, and they use kanji. So you have to learn 1 alphabet, but you still can't read signs, because signs are a mix of all 3 alphabets. You learn 1 alphabet, and then you try to read signs. I try to read signs, and you can't read them yet. Then I learned the 2nd alphabet. You still can't read signs because a lot of the signs have the mix of the 3. So The kanji are Chinese characters, so Japan still borrows Chinese characters, which have similar sounds to their alphabet. So that's one thing I miss about Korea is Hangul. The Korean alphabet is so easy to learn. You can learn it in a day, and you practice it for a week, then you have it down pat. A lot of the symbols in Japanese hiragana and katakana, they're not related to one another like Hangul is. Hangul, it all seems to go together. It was created to be easy, actually. But it doesn't seem like there was a reform in the Japanese language. It's just they added more to make it even more complex. So anyway, that's what it is. It is what it is, and I got to learn it. So again, I get motivated when I look at other people. Other people can do it, so can I. Let's get through this labyrinth of cars. All right, so how's my progress going? Slowly but surely. I haven't really been speaking Japanese well. I'm really just at that, I call it the baby stage. Baby stage is where you just observe and you listen and you try to remember and learn things through context, understand things before you're comfortable actually saying and using the language yourself. So I've made some Japanese friends. I've gone out on some dates and you know, met some women, and so I'm getting out there and I'm doing stuff. But I tend to stay close to home. Actually, I'm going to Tokyo more. Every weekend I go to Tokyo now, like on a Saturday or a Sunday or both. I'm doing language exchanges, but I'm not practicing Japanese that well because, let's face it, I can't say much beyond just a couple phrases. So I go to the language exchanges to speak English with the Japanese. And I enjoy that. I love helping people with conversational English. It's great. One of the things I love about living in Asia is that people are always looking to have a conversation about stuff in English, and I love doing that. So what else? Learning the language, getting involved. The job is great. More than halfway through. This town I live in, I like this little town I live in. And in fact, I told my company, if I don't get accredited courses in another school, I'm happy to stay here again for one more season in the fall. I had something else I wanted to tell you, and I can't remember exactly what it was. Well, I guess that's it for now. Just wanted to give some of my impressions of Japan. Just very happy living here. Everything is really well organized, and it's amazing to me that the Japanese attention to detail, like everything, you could just tell they spend so much time on every little thing. It's amazing. Everybody's always working and cleaning up, like this guy and her with the garbage. Everybody's just, it's just a system. It's just a system that is interesting to me. Because I've traveled all over Asia, and Japan has got to be at the top of when it comes to cleanliness and organization and stuff like that. That's one of the positive things about living here. Negative things, some of the negative things about living here, I haven't experienced anything really bad yet. It's too soon. Just the transportation is double the cost of what is everywhere else. And in Korea, it's just double the cost, and I don't understand why. If Korea can do it, if you can ride the train and the bus for $1.50 in Korea, you know, why does it cost $2 in Japan? And you have more people in Japan using it too. They should be making more money. But the railways are so vast. Those train tracks go all over the place. It's quite amazing. You can get anywhere. You just have to pay double for it. All right, don't run into me. All right, on my way to, on my trek to school, down this quiet road. All right, so wherever you are, have a great day or have a great night, and I'll keep you updated. See you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and like, comment, share, and hit the subscription bell so you get notified for my updates. Peace.